welcome to BoxyCharm times 3. A lot of you have been asking me, Jen, do you even still get BoxyCharm? And the answer is yes, I do. The problem is they had a little bit of trouble with their October box, getting it out to everybody. There were a lot of people complaining that they weren't getting it as quickly as they had hoped. I was one of those people. I didn't get my October box until the end of October, and then I think I was pretty lucky to even get it. I'm not sure if all of the people who do these reviews for them did get the October box, but I was thankful that I was able to get it, that they did send it to me. It just came a little bit late. And then the November box came a little bit later. December box came right on time, but it was like, you know, by the time I had tried things and everything, the month was over, and it was just like, do I really want to have the BoxyCharm video for October go live in the middle of November? No, I mean, I'm going to get another one. So I just they just kept kind of piling up. So I'm putting them all in one video for you, and let's just get to the review of the products. Now, of course, I've had a lot of time to try the October products and the November products. The December products, I haven't tried a whole lot. So I can just pretty much show you what I got. I can't really give reviews on it except for first impressions. But let's go ahead and jump into the October box. BoxyCharm is $21 a month. It is currently my favorite subscription for value for people that are looking for primarily makeup items, people that are looking for full-size items, especially people that are looking to start a collection, people that want to try new things. I absolutely love BoxyCharm, and that's pretty much the general opinion that I've seen from most people on BoxyCharm. It has nothing to do with the fact that I do get this for promotion. I've been getting BoxyCharm for promotion since the second box. So BoxyCharm and I go way back, girlfriend. We go way back. But I am not afraid to critique their box if I think it's terrible. So don't you worry about that, because y'all are gonna know anyway. If something sucks and I tell you that it's awesome, you're gonna know. So I might as well just tell you that it's not good. You know what I'm saying? All right, so anyway, let's just jump into the October box. And the October box's theme was Bewitched, and we got 5 products, and they're all full size. The first product that we got was the Palmetto Collagen Booster and Restoration Serum with vitamin C and vitamin E and hyaluronic acid. Now, I'm currently using one from the Balm. I did take a break from that for a day or two just to try this out, but I don't know the long-term effects of this. It seems very nice. There isn't a scent to it. It's liquidy, it's not oily, and it dries and seeps into the skin pretty quickly. I'm just going to put it on my hands because I have makeup on my face, so I'm not going to put it on my face. But it dries pretty quickly, and it doesn't leave any kind of residue feel, and it is very nice. And the full size of this is $48, and this is a full size, so it's nice to have it. Yeah, it's just got really great ingredients, so I'm assuming that it's going to be awesome, and it is 98% naturally derived, and it is 72% organic. So overall, pretty good on that end. Happy to have that. Next up, we got this Bombshell Always a Bridesmaid eyeshadow, and it is this bright, bright, bright pink, which I don't think is a very wearable color for most people. This bright, bright, bright pink, let me show you the finger swatch. Bam, right there. Very, very bright. Brush swatch, you can see the brush swatch definitely is not as pigmented, nearly as pigmented as the finger swatch, which is a good thing when it comes to this shadow because it's pretty crazy. So with the pink eyeshadow, what I tend to do is use it in my outer corner along with some darker colors, maybe some browns or even some dark grays and blacks to kind of deepen it up as more of an accent color. I would never put this on my lower lash line just because it makes my eyes look bloody, but it is really nice as a nice pop of color in the outer corner. So I do like it. It's not a very wearable shade for me. This is not something that I would typically reach for. This is more of a summertime shade for me than something that I would typically wear in October, but I will keep it and it will be used eventually. Next, we got these nail polishes, and these are by Shady, which is nice to see a different brand in here. I'm sorry, these are by Occult Commerce is the name of the company, and they worked with BoxyCharm to develop these nail polishes. Now, it's been since October since I tried these, so I don't want to give you a false report on how they were, and I'm so sorry that I did not try them since October and I didn't write down any notes and I can't remember. I wish I could give you a report on them. I'm so sorry. I know that I tested them, but I just can't remember. Let's see if I can get at least a swatch wheel out here. So we're just gonna go bloop, bloop. So it looks like it's definitely gonna need 2 coats. Tad bit streaky. I didn't do a pro job on applying it. I'm just trying to do it quickly. And again, I'm seeing more gray than black on the first application of it. And again, I know I'm not doing a pro job of this right now. I'm just trying to get it on there quick for you. So that is 2 coats. There's the purple and there's the black. I'm gonna do a third coat because it doesn't seem to still be at full opacity. So it looks like we've got full opacity in 3 coats there. So again, I wish I could remember exactly what happened with these, but that's what I got for ya. And if I have any other notes about these, I will have to try them again, and I will put notes in the description if and when I do try them again. I have a stupid amount of nail polish, so I don't know how much I'll personally be using them, but they are nice to have for my collection, especially the black, because someone who likes to do nail art, black is always very, very useful, so good to have that. Enough about the nail polish, let's move on. All right, so next we've got this Star Looks Gem Pencil, and this color is Ultra Olive. And it's just a beautiful olive green. And I have used this on my waterline, and I do enjoy it. It seems to stay better on the lash line than the actual waterline, but it's very creamy to go on. It does smudge out when it's not set. Once it's set, it sets, and it's very nice. I mostly use this for lower lash line. Upper lash line, it's a little too light for me, but lower lash line, I do really like it. It is a little sparkly, but it's not overpoweringly, annoyingly sparkly, if that makes sense. And then the final thing that we got in October was this Eclipse palette with 15 concealer shades from Coastal Scents, and I'm a huge fan of Coastal Scents. I really enjoy their eyeshadows. Now with something like this, I don't have a lot of use for something like this. Pretty much I'm going to be using only the shades that match my skin tone, these lighter shades here. I've used this medium shade, this lighter shade. I did try a little bit of some of these darker shades as a contour. It was a mess. Don't need to have a lot of color correcting issues, so I probably won't be using these very much. This silver shade is very scary for me, maybe inner corner highlight kind of thing, but I feel like this is better just as a product for a makeup artist than it is for just the regular average everyday person. I mean, I am thankful to have it, but I can't say I was super excited to get it just because I'm not very adventurous in my use of concealers, but I'm going to continue to try it and play with it. So that was it for the October box. Jen's personal value for the Eclipse palette, I would say I would pay $8 for this. For this here, I would pay $15 for this. This is a really, really nice product. These things are very expensive. Maybe even 20. We'll say 15 just to be conservative. For this eyeshadow, I would pay $6 for this. For the eyeliner, I would pay $8. It's a nice eyeliner. And for the nail polishes, I would pay, I don't know, it's a little duo, $7. So overall, I feel like this is definitely worth the $21 price tag. So the October box is a thumbs up. Let's move on to November. All right, in November, our theme was Sparkle and Shine. And there are a couple of things in here that I did not try, but I'll tell you why in just a moment. First thing I'm gonna show you is something that I did try, and this is the Ilicity Glitter Liner by Tarina Tarantino. And I love Tarina Tarantino packaging. Their products are consistently good. This is probably one of my not as loved products just because of the nature of the product. It is a liquid glitter black eyeliner. And hopefully you can see the glitters in there. I feel like the glitters become more prominent after it dries. I got a lot of compliments on this when I wore it. I wore it over top of a black eyeliner, just a straight black eyeliner, and I feel like it works best that way. I didn't find any flaking or anything weird happening with this product. It performed very nicely. It's just not something that I wear a lot, but it is nice to have for the holiday season. It's a great liquid liner if you like that kind of thing. If you don't like glitter black eyeliner, of course you're not gonna like it. I'm very thankful to have it for that special occasion. The next thing I want to show you is something that I did not try, and this is the Color Bug by Kevin Murphy, and I'm actually going to try it right now. And the reason why I didn't try it is because of my dark hair, this kind of stuff does not show up on me. So I'm just gonna quickly read this. You wipe on, wash out, intense color in seconds. Change your hair color as quick as your makeup. For blondes, is what I kind of feel like. But I didn't try it yet, so we're gonna go ahead and try it. Let's do it. Bam, let's see. How's that purple coming? How's that purple? Oh, it's working. Oh, look at that. Oh, it actually worked. I can't believe it. Kevin, I'm sorry I judged you. Let's do a streak over here. Oh no, can you see the purple down there? Woohoo, I got purple hair. And this is a really great color for me to have just because I live in the Baltimore area and the ravens are huge around here. So Purple Friday and all that. I'll put this in Lila's hair, my 6-year-old. She's gonna love it. So now that I've actually given it a chance, I'm very happy to have it. Okay, she's short. Let's put the thing down real quick so we can see you. See the purple? It works in her hair. Yay! And it matches your outfit. Cool. Thank you for the demo. See you later, alligator.
See you later.
Very excited to have the hair chalk now that I know that it works on my dark hair. Cool. So we'll see as far as lasting power. Hopefully it'll last through a day. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, moving on. I wish I tried it now because now I wish I'd known about lasting power and all that, but I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay, moving on to the next product. It's a Bella Pierre shimmer powder. It is a loose mineral powder. Okay. So that's how that looks. It's like an olive green. Okay, we'll do a brush swatch up here. And this is, of course, with no primer. This shadow I used as an all-over lid color, and it worked out very nicely for that, but I did feel like it needed a little beefing up when it came to opacity. It was a shimmer powder. It wasn't a full opaque eyeshadow. I did not try it wet, however, which I think would kind of be the magic with this, would be to use it wet. So I will be trying that, but overall not completely and totally impressed with the formula just because I don't prefer a sheer shadow. I prefer something that's a little more opaque. So again, happy to have it, but not super duper uber impressed. Next thing we got was this Ofra blush in Paradise Pink. You know what? You're not even gonna be able to appreciate this because my hands are a hot mess. So I'm gonna wash my hands and I'll be right back. All right, so now that I've washed my hands, let's go ahead and finger swatch this. I've only used this a couple of times just because it's a little bit loud for me. It's not too bad. Well, that's actually not as bad as I remember it. Let's do a double swatch. Okay, and let's do a brush swatch. So make sure there's nothing on this thing. Actually, this is not as bad as I remembered. There you go. So just a really, really pretty, subtle pink color. I thought I remembered it being more pigmented, but I've recently loaded up on way too many new blushes. So this kind of, I just wasn't reaching for it for some reason. I don't know. But I will be putting it in the front of my makeup drawer so that I can try it out more because I haven't used it nearly enough. One more thing, and this is a really nice one. This is the Mica Beauty Eye Primer, and I've really enjoyed this so far. It kind of reminds me of the MAC Paint Pots a bit, just because it does give you a wash of color. I don't know how this would work on someone with a deeper skin tone, whether it would just completely gray out the lid or what, but we'll show you what it looks like on my skin tone. See how it's got that, that very light skin tone color? So that gives a really nice base for my eyeshadows. I really like to start with a light lid and then build up the darker colors. So this works out perfectly for me. It kind of mutes out the discoloration in my lids. So this one makes me very, very happy, and I have enjoyed using it. So I will continue to use that. As far as creasing, I didn't see any creasing with it. I feel like it made my eyeshadow last just a little bit longer. And of course, the vibrancy of my eyeshadows definitely pops out a bit with this. Actually, let me show you with the Bella Pierre. Here we go. Let's do the true test here. So we'll do, I'm just going to put on my wrist just because that's a nice clean spot. And we'll put primer there and not primer. And we'll do some of the Bella Pierre eyeshadow and we'll see. Something very interesting just happened. When I used it over this primer, some purples came out in it. Check this out. So this is with a primer, this is without a primer. So you can see that it's definitely more pigmented, but you can also see a lot more purple in it than when without the primer. So I don't know if it's just the swatch that I happen to get, but you guys see that? You see the more purple there? Very interesting. So I'll definitely have to play with this Bella Pierre eyeshadow more. I'm excited about that now because I never noticed that before, all those purples coming out in it. So cool. All right, so again, we'll say with the BoxyCharm for November, again, very, very happy with this one. Now happy with this. I don't know how long it's gonna last because I can already see it kind of fading a bit on my ends. So I don't think this is gonna be very long lasting, but it is kind of a fun addition. I would pay $3 for that. For the blush, I would pay $7, $6 maybe. We'll go on the low end. We'll say $6 for the blush. The eye primer, I would pay $8 $8 for the eye primer. I really, really like it, especially because it mutes out the discoloration of my lids. So 8 for that. The eyeshadow, I would pay another 8 for this eyeshadow just because it's so complex and interesting. And then for the eyeliner, I would pay $7 for this eyeliner. So definitely a very nice box and definitely worth the price of the subscription. Finally, one more box for you, my friends, and that is the December box. So again, I just got this one a couple days ago, so I have not had a good chance to try these products. And yeah, so I'll just show you what I got, and if something's amazing, it'll show up in a seasonal favorites video. First thing that came out was these Lena lashes, and these are mink lashes. They are very, very long. So that's how those look. Now, can you see me wearing these really, really long eyelashes? I just can't see myself wearing these. I mean, I've heard wonderful things about mink lashes. I know they're supposed to be amazing. You're supposed to be able to use them multiple times. I can't see myself wearing these things. And I told John, I said, John, my husband, I said, I'm going to do a giveaway with these because I'm definitely not going to use them. He was like, why are you doing a giveaway? I'll take them. If you haven't seen John's channel, you'll know why if you look on his channel. He's a nut. So I'm actually going to pass my fake mink eyelashes on to him, and I'm sure he'll do something crazy with them. You never know. You never know with that man. Next thing we got was this Eva Nye Clean It Up shampoo. And this has argan oil, and it cleanses, restores, and nourishes for all hair types. This has ammonium lauryl sulfate. So you people that know all about this stuff, is that the same as sodium lauryl sulfate, the stuff I'm not supposed to have for color treated hair? If you guys can't tell me, I'll just Google it and find out myself. But I love learning from you all, so I'll wait and find out and learn from you guys. But the smell of this is very, very nice. It's got like a vanilla fruity kind of scent. Smells really, really good, and I would really love to use this, but I can only use it if it can be used on color treated hair because I'm trying to take care of this hair color at this point. So sometimes I just don't care and it's like, well, whatever, I didn't like the way they did my hair anyway, but I'm actually trying to keep my color. So, but it is a nice size for a sample. To get 3.38 fluid ounces in a sample size is a lot. Usually shampoo samples are about an ounce, ounce and a half. Next we got this Be a Bombshell Marvelous lip gloss, and that's the shade Marvelous, and this is what it looks like. La 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 la. So it's more of a liquid lipstick than a lip gloss. Probably a little less opaque than a liquid lipstick, but really, really very pigmented. And I am going to take off my lip color and put that on, and I'll be right back. It feels very nice. It's got a little bit of a minty flavor to it, just a tiny bit of that little mintiness, but not much. There's no stick to it. It is a tad bit heavy, but not too bad. Definitely not the heaviest lip product I've ever used. But overall, it feels very nice. The smell, if you hold it up to your nose, it does not smell good, but I didn't notice it as I was putting it on. Some of you that are sensitive to smells will probably smell this. I personally am not bothered by it, but if you are sensitive to smells, you probably won't like this, but I like it. I don't know. It's my first time I've put it on, so. What y'all think? All right, so I'm gonna save the most exciting thing for last. The next thing, this is actually also very exciting, is this Mistra Retractable Beauty Brush. And I'll show you what this looks like. This thing's really cool. So it comes like this, and then what you do is you can make it go up, and this would be for like pressed powder, things like that that you don't want to be as concentrated. And then if you want to use it for blush, you can squeeze it down and then it'll get it on very, very thick for you, or you can make it go a little bit further down. And what I love about this is it actually stays where you make it stay. You know, you tell it, stay, and it stays, and you don't have to worry about it sliding up or down, which I think is fantastic. I feel like that would be an easy flaw to have in a product like this, but it actually stays where you want it to, which makes a really big difference. So again, I haven't used it yet, but I'm really excited to use it. Actually, you know what? We'll try it out on the blush. Let's pull out the blush again. So we'll make it go all the way down to big and fluffy, and we'll swirl it, swirl it, swirl it. Okay. So now we'll bump this baby up. Okay. And we'll make it that short, and we'll swirly, swirly, swirly. And we'll see if it makes it more concentrated. So that's 2 passes on that. Let's give it a fair shot. Let's do 2 on the fluffier. I don't know. Can you tell a difference? This was put on with the fluffier, with the bigger, and this was put on with the smaller. Usually you all can tell better than I can because I'm looking in this little tiny monitor and you've got a much bigger screen than I do. So you'll have to tell me in the comments whether you think that this is doing the job that it says it's supposed to do. It said this is a $20 brush. I don't think I would pay $20 for this based on the performance just there. I mean, it's a nice brush. It's very soft. It works well, but I don't think I'd pay more than $10 for it. I think $10 is a fair price for this. And then the last thing that we got. I could not believe it when I opened this box and I saw this. Some beauty subscriptions give you a little card with samples of this. Some of them give you maybe 3, 4 little tiny squares from this palette, or this one, the Revealed 2. But no, BoxyCharm gives you the entire full-size palette with your $21 subscription price. Say what? Bam! This, if you've never heard of the Coastal Scents Revealed palette, this is supposed to be dupes for the Urban Decay Naked, Original Naked, and then the Naked 2 palettes. And I will show you what that looks like. I do have the Naked 2, so I will be swatching these and testing to see whether they actually are dupes. So why don't we do a little bit of that right now? Let's see if any of them stand out as looking like they might be dupes. These two are obviously not dupes. This one is Half Baked from Urban Decay, and then this one is from the Revealed palette. This one here is Tease from Urban Decay, and this is from the Revealed palette. You can see they're a little bit different, but pretty close. This one is Suspect from Urban Decay, and then this is the one from the Revealed palette. These two here, this one is YDK, which is my favorite shade from the Naked 2, and that's from the Revealed palette. Those I feel like are pretty close. These two here I also think are pretty close. This is Busted from Urban Decay, and then this is from the Revealed palette, and then these are the blacks. I really like the Urban Decay black one, I can't lie. I like that one better than the one in the Revealed palette. So overall, I mean, how many dupes are in here? Maybe true dupes, like 2, maybe. I tried some of the other ones. I couldn't find any matches from the other ones. Maybe they're more dupes for the original Naked palette. But I would say the dupe for YDK is pretty close. I think that one's the closest one. And then this one here for Busted is pretty close. Again, this is Urban Decay, and then this is the Revealed palette. But I think that those two are the only ones I would even close to say are dupes. I guess this one is the next closest, but you can definitely see a tone difference in those. So I definitely feel like these are very high quality shadows. Well, I can't speak for the Revealed palette because I haven't used it, but the Revealed 2 palette, I can say I don't think that the lasting power is quite as good as Urban Decay. But you gotta think, I mean, this is half the price of an Urban Decay palette. But here, I mean, but then this is the thing though, is it says here that this Coastal Scents Revealed palette is $40. I have never seen the Revealed palette on Coastal Scents website for $40. It's typically $20. I think that they beef up the price on the Coastal Scents website and then they just make them always on sale. I think that's just what they do so that you always feel like you're getting a deal. I would definitely not pay $40 for this. I don't think. I mean, I don't know though. I mean, I guess the only reason why I wouldn't pay $40 for it is because I know it's by Coastal Scents, which is a less expensive company, and I know that that's influencing my review, knowing that. I mean, I definitely feel like these are high quality shadows. I think they're amazing, but knowing Coastal Scents as a company, I wouldn't pay $40 for it. Quality wise, you might be able to trick me into thinking these are more expensive shadows than they actually are. I mean, packaging wise, it's definitely cardboard and cheap looking, so that's gonna knock some price out of there. I mean, compared to this, I mean, this is a $50 palette, this being a $40 palette, no, I don't think so. So, oh no. I guess it just kind of depends on what you're interested in. Are you interested in the packaging or interested in the quality of the shadows? I mean, I feel like the quality of the shadows, so far from swatching it, is definitely there. I mean, you're not going to get a mirror, which, you know, you get in a more expensive palette, but, you know, I feel like the quality's there. So that's it for the December box. Revealed palette, I paid $20 for that. Shampoo, I would pay $3 for this, $3. Let's say $3. I paid $3 for this, even though I don't know the quality of it. I would still pay $3 to try this because this is a ginormous sample. I don't know, I guess I would pay maybe $8 for this. I feel like it's a really nice liquid lipstick, and you know, that's what I think that this is worth, definitely. The mink lashes, I don't know a lot about mink lashes. They say that they're worth $30. I mean, I wouldn't buy these personally, but if I were buying these for John, I'd pay $10 for these. For the brush, again, I would pay $10 for that. So that is it for the December box. Again, once again, December box is definitely worth the $21 subscription price. I mean, BoxyCharm just continues to blow it away. If you're thinking about subscribing to a makeup box, a subscription box, and you can spare that $20 a month to gamble, to risk it, that you're going to get products that you'll enjoy. This subscription never ceases to amaze me. It's very, very rare that I get a box that I'm just kind of like, you know, every very once in a blue moon, maybe once all year this past year, I've had a box where I was like, I mean, they're consistently good, consistently providing a wonderful service. I mean, the shipping has been a little bit slow, but other than that, I mean, the contents of the box, I think they speak for themselves. So if you're interested in signing up for BoxyCharm, I do not benefit from signups. I am not paid to do this video. If you click on the links, no one's gonna know you came from my channel. The only thing I get from BoxyCharm are the boxes to review. That's it. So take it for what you will, and you know, you saw what was in the box. So if you're interested in it, go ahead and click the link down below. It'll take you to BoxyCharm, and you can go ahead and sign up there. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button. You'll be notified the next time I make a video. And I hope that you are well, my friends. Mad love, and I'll see you soon. Bye!